Granth Sahib Ji, Sikhism.
You never know whom you kill.
Yes, that's right.
In the womb, they might be an excellent doctor. They may be another Tesla.
Yes.
They may be another Armstrong for space, yeah?
Lou Einstein. Yes.
Or Einstein, or maybe another Buddha, maybe another saint, another good monk, another good doctor.
Yes.
The best inventors for new technology.
Please join us for the True Jihad Part 7 of 14 on Between Master and Disciples on Friday, October 22nd to find out more.
Missed your show? Watch or download it free at suprememastertv.com/download.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, worthwhile news for a gentler world. On September 8, 2021, London, UK's prestigious Odeon Cinema in Leicester Square, played host to the world premiere of Eating Our Way to Extinction. The film, narrated by Academy Award, Emmy and Grammy-winning British actress Kate Winslet, exposes the grim truth about how animal factories are destroying our planet.
Every continent is burning. People are losing their homes, ecosystems are being destroyed. We're now over the line.
Over 26,000 species are currently threatened with extinction.
It doesn't even make the headlines. No one even knows about it.
There seems to be some serious conflicts of interest going on.
The industry is just concerned with growth.
This was the elephant in the room no one wanted to talk about.
I want others to see for themselves. This is all we've got. This little blue miracle.
This planet is our home, and it is up to us what happens now. History has shown that when we stand together, we can achieve great things. The clock is ticking.
Kate Winslet delivered a poignant speech before the documentary premiered.
So let's pause here tonight and listen to the facts. Let's stand shoulder to shoulder with these filmmakers, and bit by bit, we may find ourselves realizing that maybe we can go without those foods that we have become so used to putting in our sandwiches and reaching for the plant-based alternative.
On September 16th, the film also premiered in Los Angeles, USA at the Wisdom Immersive Art Park. Both events generated much press and social media coverage. Viewers have been shocked by what they have learned.
It was so informative. It's quite scary.
I'm shocked. I'm scared.
I recently watched a documentary and it really moved me, and it was very informative, and I have started to cut out a lot of things in my diet.
Since the end of September, Eating Our Way to Extinction has been available through the iTunes, Amazon Prime Video, and Google Play Movies platforms. The producers are now working on releasing the film with narration in multiple languages. We applaud the launch of this brilliant film and are gladdened to hear that the public is embracing its valuable message. We extend our congratulations on the successful movie launch to the entire Eating Our Way to Extinction team. May our world soon be an ecological paradise where humans, animals, and nature exist in perfect balance together in divine harmony and grace.
Mexico bans cosmetic testing on animals. The Mexican Senate unanimously voted to prohibit cosmetic testing on animals, making it the first North American country and the 41st country in the world to enact such a law. The federal bill, sponsored by the Senate Majority Leader, His Excellency Ricardo Monreal Avila, also prohibits the import, manufacture, and marketing of cosmetic products that were tested on animals anywhere else in the world. The bill was jointly supported by the Humane Society International, or HSI Mexico, and ONG Te Protejo, or NGO I Protect You, a Chile-based animal welfare organization. Mexico is a Shining World Leadership Award for Environmental Protection Laureate and recipient, and Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance Laureate. HSI is a Shining World Compassion Award recipient and a Shining World Protection Award laureate. Supreme Master Ching Hai has previously made humble donations totaling $102,000 to HSI to support its work. Our heartfelt thanks, Your Excellency Ricardo Morial Avila, HSI Mexico, NGO I Protect You, and everyone involved in campaigning for the bill. May nations across the world outlaw all forms of animal testing as we turn to a compassionate vegan way of living in God's mercy. Supreme Master Ching Hai, respectfully present the Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion to the Government of Mexico, with high salute and thanks for your kind effort protecting the voiceless animals. May heaven bless you, your co-citizens, and your land abundantly. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for Here's compassion and love toward Here's precious children.
On Monday, October 11th, while still in an intensive meditation retreat for the world, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai put some time aside to speak with Supreme Master Television team members. During the call, Master kindly answered the team's questions and shared her wisdom regarding current developments of concern in the United States government.
The new Texas law is effectively a ban on almost all abortions in the state, and that's what the people behind it intended.
We're estimating that between 100 and 150 preborn children and their mothers are being spared from abortion every day in Texas while this law is in effect.
They've seen a 70% drop in abortion procedures at clinics across the state compared to last year.
After the U.S. Appeal Court allowed the Texas anti-abortion law to continue, Biden voted to fight for women's constitutional rights to have abortion and is trying to pass a bill allowing abortions up to the day of birth. How can the American people fight him and promote anti-abortion laws instead?
Yeah, the American people have to wake up and fight for it.
Yes.
Actually, it's not constitutional to have abortions. The Constitution would never have advised the citizens of the United States of America to kill.
Yes, that's right.
Especially to kill their own people.
Yes.
You know, this law is bad, isn't it?
Yes,
that's
very
right.
bad.
Even allow up to the day of the birth. Oh, this is terrible. You're killing outright babies.
Yes, Master.
When you believe it's a human being, all abortion is wrong. Abortion is too good a word for it. It is child destruction.
Most people that I speak to now who haven't dealt with it don't realise that you're presented with a little baby the same as you would be full term, just that they're smaller.
Hello again.
Natalie mourns the girl she never held. 4 years on, the pain hasn't receded. At times, the hurt so great, she even thought of ending her own life.
Yeah, I really didn't want to live the pain anymore, so there was probably times of thinking that I would have rather go and be with her.
A lawyer from Mississippi told us off camera that the state's position is that the Supreme Court got Roe versus Wade egregiously wrong and that there's no fundamental right to abortion in the text of the Constitution. The state tells the justices in court documents that long-standing precedent has damaged the democratic process, poisoned our national discourse, and plagued the law. Mississippi also argues that a lot has changed since the 1973 decision. Adoption is accessible and on a wide scale. Women attain both professional success and a rich family life. Contraceptives are more available and effective. And scientific advances show that an unborn child has taken on the human form and features months before viability. The state's attorneys argue states should be able to act on those developments.
Yeah, the American people have to stand up for it. They have to wake up, get together and write something in protest against that because it's not constitutional.
Yes, that's right.
You know, Biden, he just uses the Constitution for anything he wants, including killing babies. It's up to the Americans.
Yes.
They have to pray to God, and they have to find their strength. They have to find their voice to protest it.
Yes, right.
Talking about constitutional rights, the babies are Americans.
Yes.
They're born in America. They're born from American parents.
Yes.
So they are Americans. The Americans have the constitutional law to be protected, supported, and nourished.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, so to kill babies is not constitutional.
Right. Understand. Yes.
This is just devil's talk. And war to whomever is within that circle of influence by the dark force. They should wake up. They should pray hard to get out of that. Otherwise, they're doing a great sin to themselves. Whoever supports this abominable abortion law, we all go to hell. I am telling you all truthfully.
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, any Americans are protected by the Constitution. Means they are American citizens. They have all the right to live in safety and freedom, not to be killed. They are innocent. They're not even enemies. They're not making war with Biden or his administration. They're just babies.
Yes.
1 month old, 2 month old babies inside the womb or outside the womb. They are babies. And they even want to spend a lot of money to pay for that. Tax people money to pay for the abortions. And even to pay for that abroad as well.
Yes, Master.
Oh, this is terrible. It's terrible. It's not morally fit, not even lawfully, that people should go to a party. It's reported that every Christmas there are more pregnancies, unwanted ones.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they just go party together and get drunk and then do whatever together and then get pregnant. And then some people keep it, some people abort. That is not right. This is not the baby's fault.
No.
Morally speaking, constitutionally speaking, lawfully speaking, it's all corrupt, it's all bad, it's all wrong.
Yes,
exactly.
It's all against God as well, spiritually.
Yes, Master.
This guy is evil. And his administration, the closer ones, for example, Harris and Pelosi, they are the same. They abuse the Constitution. They abuse their power to kill your own people. They are demons, all these people, are possessed by demons, whoever decided this, or designed this, or supported, or stamped it to sign it into law. They are all evil.
Yes.
They will all go back to hell and be locked in there forever. They would never be able to see the sun again. That's what I'm telling you, their fate. All right, what else?
Tonight, what could be a new short-term solution to the looming fiscal disaster. Top Republican Mitch McConnell offering Democrats a deal to allow the government to extend its ability to borrow money to pay its bills for another 2 months.
On this vote, the yeas are 219, the nays are 206.
The Democratic-controlled U.S. House of Representatives gave final approval by a vote of 219 to 206 on Tuesday to a Senate-passed bill temporarily raising the government's borrowing limit to $28.9 trillion, putting off the risk of a historic default until early December.
Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell was initially adamant against raising the U.S. debt ceiling, but then helped Democrats pass a temporary raising of it until December 2021. Then he wrote a letter to Biden stating he won't help raise the debt ceiling anymore and says it's the Democrats' job to pass it without Republicans' help. Is he caving on the issue or is he playing some political game?
This guy is always the same. It's always the same. He say no and then he will say yes. Play hard to get.
Yes.
To make himself more powerful, more like a decision maker.
Yes, Master.
Originally, he could not help the whole thing. After he said adamantly that he will not, because. And then later he gave in because maybe somebody bribed him.
Oh. Wow.
Either financially or verbally or promising something. Yeah?
Oh, maybe.
Political anyway.
Yes, Master.
He doesn't care about the ceiling or not ceiling. He couldn't even tell the ceiling from the floor. He doesn't care. This guy, I told you, he's ping pong all the time and he flip-flops all the time. I told you before.
Yes, Master.
And he plays the same game again. Always play hard to get. And then later gives, okay? So people will feel more awe, respect or give in to him.
Got it.
Yeah. Just a game. The reason he say he wrote a letter to Biden is because some of the Democrats slammed him.
Oh.
Yeah, did not praise him for helping halfway. Yeah, he helped the Democrats. They were stuck. Even their own Democrat members did not vote for the ceiling, yeah?
Yes.
And the $3.5 trillion bill until at the end when they're already waiting in deep water. And then, of course, McConnell came in for the rescue like usual, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, until finally when McConnell already say that they can vote for it like a temporary solution only until December. It's not like final. You understand?
Understand.
Then they voted for that. It's like a compromise.
Yes.
Yeah. In the beginning, he beat them. And then later, he gives them the bomb.
Yes.
It's the same all the time. I have never been interested in all this mess. It's just for the sake of the lives of others, yeah?
Yes, I understand.
Especially for the Americans and the babies, yeah? That I cannot just turn the blind eye on.
Yes.
My heart just pains so much that I have to scream out like this. Otherwise, I mostly never interfere in anything.
Yes.
I never talk about this kind of politics stuff, yeah? Unless it concerns something greater than that. What is the debt ceiling all for, anyway? If you know?
Well, it's the limit set by Congress on how much money the U.S. government is allowed to borrow to pay its debts. The government spends more than it earns in taxes, so every so often, Congress raises the debt ceiling so that the government can borrow enough to cover everything.
What for they want so much?
The money goes to paying the American public, like soldier salaries, Social Security pensions, medical aid, child tax credits, and veterans benefits, and also to pay for the government's past spending decisions.
Okay.
But at the same time, they're also planning on future spending, like the 2 new bills.
Yeah.
One of the things they have is for climate change infrastructure, things that would deal with flooding due to climate change, for example.
And what else?
And they have social programs for pre-kindergarten,
Okay.
for housing.
Okay, I got it. It's all talk. How can any infrastructure prevent the flood? You build a dike all over the country, everywhere? Huh? Because God doesn't tell you where he's going to flood next.
That's right.
It is all karma. Or the meat-eating diet. I told you, if people eat vegan, there's no need to spend any penny.
Yes.
No matter how many dikes, how many dams you build, the flood never can be stopped if we don't stop our violent lifestyle. Like killing animals, killing all kind of things to eat, and killing babies as well, up to the birth date. My God, this is evil to the ultimate. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
And social, what did you say again?
Social programs.
For pre-kindergarten.
Yes.
Oh, there will be no more babies left to go to kindergarten if they kill all these babies. And what else they want to say?
For housing.
Housing. How can people afford housing when they could not even have food to eat?
Yes.
There are food shortages, and food prices are sky high. It's all useless, all nonsense, all excuses. to boast, to play big.
Yes.
Indiana Congressman Jim Banks, Republican Study Committee chairman, went after the Democrats' bill as mind-blowingly corrupt. He listed 42 ways the committee says the measure will wreck the nation.
When you dig into it, you find things like billions of dollars to fix what they call racist roads and bridges, which is crazy. I don't even know what that means. Creating a climate police department or a militia to go out and enforce Green New Deal policies at the federal level. Not just giving free college education to illegal immigrants, but giving them child tax credits as well to those who come here illegally. This bill will shut down your daycare because daycares will now have to hire college-educated employees. So you probably won't be able to afford the daycare that you go to, or it will have to shut down altogether. And then on top of that, 700,000 first-time fines for your employer if they don't abide by the Biden vaccination mandates. So each and every one of these reasons alone are reasons to vote against it, but overall it's just a dangerous bill.
That's why even the Democrats did not vote for this bill.
Yes.
And it's because they use money for that reason and warring with their own people.
Yes.
Killing babies who cannot even defend themselves.
Exactly, Master.
So if the bill is really good for social benefit, then they would have voted for it, even before the bill was born. For me, any bill can pass if it's truly helpful to the social system, to help the citizens, to help the poor, the needy, the homeless, and the students who are poor, who cannot afford university. For me, any bill that benefits all these people can pass, okay?
Yes, Master.
And pass quickly. It's just that they use it for harmful things and for things that are not really logical.
Yes, Master.
Maybe they should still pass the bill, except they have to cut out the one for abortion, cut out anything for war,
Yes. Yes, Master.
and use that to promote vegan.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
Yes, Master.
And then it will be more peaceful and the weather will be beneficial again. Okay?
Yes, Master.
If we do not abide, by the law of God and be compassionate, benevolent, and take care of each other on this planet, including protecting humans and animals, then we can never build anything against God's power. If you go on killing creation, humans, babies in the womb or up to the day of birth, and killing animals in billions like that, per week even, then no matter what we build, no matter how we reinforce with steel, God's power can take it all away. We just have to move away from violence in any case, in any type, in any kind, and return to our original loving nature. Only then we can keep everything that God granted us and bless us with.
With Biden being a bad U.S. president, if he was removed before his term is done, the next in succession for the presidency is Vice President Harris, and then followed by House Majority Leader Pelosi. Would Harris or Pelosi be better than Biden as a president?
No, absolutely not. They are the same. They're the same game. They're the same pack.
Yes, I understand.
Maybe even worse.
Wow.
All three of them should go, at least three. There are a couple more within the Democrats who are damaging the Democrats' reputation, but I cannot name them right now.
Yes,
I have to have evidence. I cannot just... But you can see they didn't do anything good up to now.
Yes.
Harris, before, he supported bailing out these arsonists, looters, who used the protest excuse to burn people's houses and burn people's businesses and looting people's property and all that. She helped bail them all out.
Yes, that's right.
But they got caught again. Anyway, she should have let the court decide it.
Yes, Master.
Not just using her powers to bail out the people who are not yet in the clear picture whether or not they're innocent.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, because that's concerning the safety of many other citizens, you see?
Yes, Master.
And then Pelosi, all of them are supporting these abortions. None of them are good. All of them should be gone yesterday already. And well, you asked me about Pelosi, whether or not she could be a better president, successor than Biden. No. She's the same. They're all in it together. And even the Pope received her. For what reason? What for Pelosi want to see the Pope? Huh? You tell me. She's for abortion. It's all over on the news. And the Pope is supposed to be against abortion. So what does she want to seek from him? Huh? Consolidation for her power, position, and the Pope receive her so that he's also consolidated in his position? Huh? My goodness. Don't we have any more ethics, morals, anywhere at all? Beginning even from the biggest church in the world? Dear God, please, holy God, please save us from all this evil. They're working together to kill your children, your unborn children even. Holy God, bless you, my Lord. Bless you. It must be terrible, painful for you. Bless you. If the Americans are going to get better, Trump will be the best.
Yes, we agree.
Lawmakers in New York cheered with delight upon the passage of legislation that would allow a baby to be ripped from the mother's womb moments from birth. These are living, feeling, beautiful babies who will never get the chance to share their love and their dreams with the world. Let us work together to build a culture that cherishes innocent life. And let us reaffirm a fundamental truth. All children, born and unborn, are made in the holy image of God.
I said to you many times,
Yes.
at least he will not kill your babies, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. He will not use the tax money just to go out and bomb other people.
No.
Okay.
Earlier, Master talked about the vegan in the budget as well. So, can the world ever unite to pass a vegan law?
They can. Or the leaders just have to sit together and sign it. Meat ban, fish ban, all animal products ban. Very simple. They can do it. All the money that you can save from war, you can use it to educate people, to put it on billboards, to put it on television, to pay for newspapers, to print all that, to educate people, and give young children free vegan meals every day, and teach them why. Then the next generation will be pure vegan.
Yes.
Yes.
Then our world will be a paradise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's easy, yeah, it's doable.
Yes, it is.
Simple. Just be vegan, and then our world will change. Climate will change. Everything will be so beautiful, so smooth, and so comfortable for all the humans and animals on this planet. Things will be in abundance. Water will be pure. Air will be clean. You see, these are the most important things. They don't take care. They just bicker with each other. Just for power, short-lived power. Or why don't they just spend time to repent, to think of God, to learn something more virtuous and moral and godlike, so that they can prepare for their long journey to heaven. Or maybe they choose hell. All right, love. I just want to thank you for everything. Okay, huh? All of you.
Well, thank you,
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, it's not everyone can hold on like that. Okay, huh?
No, thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
You gotta be tough. There are temptations. It's testing all the time. You're testing me all the time. Testing my patience. Testing my I would say intelligence. Yeah, all kind of resolutions I have to think of. Okay, just joking. It's all right. It's all right. Anyway, thank you, all of you. Really, I appreciate it very much. I thank you for eating while you're working, or just eating quickly and have to run back to the office, or eating only half and, and then have to dig yourself into the work. Not digging the wall, but digging into your computer. Thank you. Thank
How
you.
do you know that, Master?
Master knows everything. Yeah. I mean, just sometimes eating only halfway and then urgent, you know?
Yes.
Urgent times, or you have to go to your computer and dig into the computer instead of digging into your vegetable. Yeah. Sometimes you even want to take